Let's see, my mic is picking up though. And recording has gotten started. All right, but hello, and welcome back to some more Black Myth Wukong. It has been quite a bit. On our last part, well, we beat the game. We had beaten the game, and ever since that first playthrough, I came to learn and realize that there was apparently a boss that I missed. I'll check back through my log and everything, but as far as I'm aware, I think it's only one missed boss, and yeah, I know exactly where to get the key item for it and where to go. But on top of that, since the game's release, they've added this, which they've added this Journeyer's chart, which I really don't. Which I really don't know what this one is. I'm guessing this is supposed to be some sort of map, actually. Few travel destinations. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they've actually added kind of a map now to this, which looks very fantastic. This is one of the new things. This was not in the base game, which is why I'm very confused. Journeyer's chart. Okay, so I'm guessing there's some way to obtain these maps, but because this was our very first area, you can actually kind of get a visual, which I appreciate. Oh, we can even place markers. Oh, fuck yeah, this would have been awesome. Well, to worry about that then, but yeah, last time we had fully completed the game, and so I'm here now to check out, firstly, to beat the boss that we had missed, and so I could fully claim that we'll have fought everything and be good, because yeah, we're missing one Yao Guai King, and this was not the final boss like I had thought it was. So after we take care of that, I'll then try and figure out what exactly they mean by this boss rush mode. But because I saw pretty much as part of the update, they had added some boss rush mode or something that basically, I think maybe we have to go to the shrines to do. Also, let me check and make sure that, yeah, my mic's picking up on this one as well. But yeah, but they've added some sort of boss rush mode that after we defeat the appropriate bosses, we'll actually be able to fight them, and pretty much, from what I understand, they do give special rewards for doing that. So the Journeyer's chart, I'm not interested in, showing that on camera at least, or figuring out what that is, given that wasn't part of the base game. And that was just straight up added after launch, so that's its own business. Yeah, but as for our missed boss that we're picking back up, so throughout the game we got these Shigandangs. So we got Shigandang of choice, feeling, and form, but we missed a fourth. There's a fourth Shigandang that we had missed, and store. Apparently we can buy something new. Okay, so I guess you can buy charts from the shop. Buy some of that. Alright, here it is. Return of Rivals and Gauntlet of Legends. So, we'll check out what that is later. But they also added this new armor set for the Chinese New Year's, which I'll take a look at. Oh my god. Lionhead of Opulence. After a successful hit with a 3 or 4 focus point attack, mildly increases movement speed and reduces the stamina cost of all actions. That's actually not... I don't think it's like for my playstyle, but that actually doesn't sound too bad. That actually sounds pretty good. Massively reduces the stamina cost of jumping. Jump light attacks gain a brief moment of invincibility. See, that's probably what kills it for me, given I don't do a lot of light attack stuff. Before then, we'll just take a moment to kind of just look around and see if anything's changed.
Illuminate your path. My pills are reliable.
Like shops wise, since I don't know if it's like a new game plus thing, but I did see in one of these, in one of the patch notes, that one of these shops has the ability to sell you, which is probably Tiger Man over there, the ability to buy golden threads off them to make upgrading some stuff a lot easier. Alright, we're already maxed on that. Yeah, so I'll buy max health and then 1 defense.
Seek from without to craft pills. A wondrous marvel of the universe.
Alright. Yeah, I did discuss on both Twitter and my Blue Sky that should this end up banned for some reason, so then it only takes me like 2 minutes, which I highly doubt it will. I'm gonna take a serious crack at these and see if I can do them, or at least how far we can confidently get in them. But if we end up having a lot of time during today's stream, we might also get started with Yakuza Kiwami, but that is not a guarantee.
Many are bent on seeking shortcuts. Hence,
gotta get reused to my controls since it has been a bit, but luckily this game doesn't have the most complicated moveset, so yeah, I got my Immobilize, Cloud Step, Pluck of Many. Do I actually have any level ups? I do not. Hello, sir.
Back so soon.
Yes, you get. So now he actually sells you fine gold threads. Thank God. And gold trick cores.
Give it here. I'll get to pounding.
Okay, I see. Let me look at some of these armor sets. Wonder, do I have enough stuff for to upgrade the Outrage set? Because if so, I might rock this. I do. Yeah, so because the Outrage set was the Berserker set, which I do enjoy quite a bit. Let me see, was one of these the Lava Staff? I never unlocked the ability to make that. Yeah, that was the Centipede Staff. Yeah, Staff of Blazing Karma. Charge heavy attacks and smash stance that cost over 3 focus points, inflict a bursting lava effect on the ground. I've seen this one actually, it looks pretty nice. Because what's the current staff I got do? Gauge of the 4th focus point no longer depletes over time. Yeah, so the thing with this staff I have on right now is that it's part of the Wukong set that I have on at the moment.
If you need sharper blades.
But if I decide But I decided this Wukong set ain't gonna be too much for me during the boss rush that I was thinking of considering Berserker. Or we could always go all reliable and do the Thunder setup.
What do you think of my
Alright. But now with that prep work... Alright, so the area where I missed the last Scandi is in the New West. And I believe the... Mindfulness Cliff. Which that's one I saw the location of when I looked it up, and I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, we'll see real quick what I mean, but the Scandi, I saw the location of it, and I'm not sure if it's really well designed, because I mean, honestly, I guess it's like, I can understand how part of myself should have used some exploration stuff and really like my senses, because what it is, so there is some green marker stuff on there to let you know, hey, that's walkable. But what it is that you have to drop in on this, which you do take damage from, and it also looks a little bit high. I don't know, but it's basically along this pathing and all that is where it's either this way or the other way where we'll be able to get our last Scandi. And then after that, it'll unlock a condition where the boss is in Chapter 6, which it was in one of the areas that I had pointed out during the base playthrough. Hey, this feels a bit weird because it feels like there should be like something here. So I thought maybe it could have been a DLC thing, but no, it turns out it is just, I just didn't have the prerequisites. Now that, I don't know anything about the boss itself, besides the fact that it's gonna be huge. And that's about it. Oh, good old beetle. That beetle spell has helped me out so much. That thing was partially a MVP on the final boss, and pretty much a boss I brought him in. Which I don't know what boss I'm gonna want to bring into the boss. Or I don't know what spirit I'm gonna want to bring into the boss rush. A fiery gourd. Okay, well that's another gourd I could have gotten as well. Using the gourd grants chill immunity and increases maximum stamina for a short duration. Oh. Well, that could have been a little bit helpful in some situations, but... Yep, because then here's this monkey that we found at several points. And that is the Skanda of Thought. So... yeah, like I said, I think I definitely... there's a part of me that really I blame myself because my explorer sense just... I didn't think about looking down the cliff, but I don't know. If I remember right, this area is almost like immediately after finishing a boss, so your attention is kind of focused on here, and especially, I think it's like you fight a boss right here or something, but I don't know. It feels a bit weird, but the fact is, what is done, and now let's go fight our missed boss fight. In the Mount Huago. I believe our closest point is the Mantis Catching Swamp. Bitch. Yeah, but the rest of the Shigandang we have been collecting throughout the adventure. Also, okay, so it looks like as long as we're in chapter 6, actually, so I'm gonna take off my avatar for a moment. I get these specialized like Omni stance, which I don't really know gameplay wise how it works, given the times I used it was just during boss fight, like during the final boss fight and the final leading up to it, but kind of just gonna take this time to I guess learn it. I know as long as I get it charged up to 4 points, I can perform a super badass special. Alright. Okay, no, it's not here because that's where it leads to that's where the staff was and everything. Now I'm on performance mode, but I think I could also very much be a Mandela effect given I haven't played this game in a bit. But I think they might have also helped out with a bit of the performance because it seems smoother now overall. Plus, it could be the brain playing tricks on me. I know that was definitely for those that didn't really watch the original playthrough or has come back in here for a while, Wukong, I kind of consider my game of the year, at least in terms of a gameplay aspect. I had a lot of fun playing through this game. And a lot of boss fights, especially the secret one and the final boss, were massive highlights for me. And so that was one of those where I was kind of pulling for it to be game of the year, but also after I got it in, I think that is perfectly fair. Platforms might not be my cup of tea, but okay, yeah, and this is our boy, Giant Shiganddang? I almost said like Shingling or something. You are a big fucking boy. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this, but fuck it, we ball. Okay. Cannot summon Somersault Cloud in battle. Alright. That part looks blue, so I'm assuming I can hit that to do something. I'm getting very big Adamantoise vibes from Final Fantasy 15 specifically from this. Okay, what about these? Okay, those don't do anything. It keeps like auto-locking onto the arms, which is... Okay. Is there... Oh. Alright. So I was kind of thinking I was going to be able to potentially summon the cloud in the battle, but that is clearly not they want, and it doesn't look like getting to the actual hands is viable, since he seems to like to move them around a lot. Oh god, seriously? They couldn't... Okay, I don't get why they couldn't seriously put just a fucking checkpoint near him, but alright. So I guess my option is get up to the base as close I can get, really. I don't know. Gonna need... I guess I kind of need to fuck around with this for a bit to see. Alright, start running towards him. I really can't see that worth shit. Alright. This is gonna be an interesting time to figure out, because I guess depending on the attack, he fucking insta-kills your ass. It is also why I'm like, why the fuck couldn't you put a closer point? All I'm saying is, we are past the days of Dark Souls 1 and all that. We don't need to make long ass stretches of like getting to the actual boss. You know, we can put the checkpoints right before it. Am I just impatient? Maybe just a tad bit, but I mean, this shit adds up over time. It's best that I keep dashing. Okay. What? So am I not supposed to be approaching him from the front? Is that what he's trying to tell me? Or am I actually just fucking up dodging this? Like, that's what's actually kind of confusing me right now. I don't really understand what... if this is just that's how he's designed, or if there's something I'm fucking up in this regard. Alright, well, we'll get one more try at approaching the head, but if I just end up getting fucking crushed again... Okay, can I climb this mountain at all? Alright, nothing at the head seems to be doing anything, so I guess I'll just... What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I am actually... Okay, this game to the point now, I'm just confused what this game is wanting out of me right now. It's not very clear. Because there's no way to climb up the actual mouth. There was... Sitting his hands doesn't seem to do anything. I guess I can try seeing if getting behind him... nets me anything or gets anything done. But I'm also trying to dodge. I'm also trying to perfect dodge whenever he does his swipes, but it really does not seem like to be working out all that great. Alright, so let's try running to his back and seeing if we can do anything about that. That didn't even actually remotely touch me. The part of me would be thinking I have to strike the blue crystals, but there's some at his base that just didn't seem to do anything. Okay. There appears to be nothing on his back that does anything. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on there. Okay. Does your mouth do anything? Does my needle aim for anything during this? Okay. Can I get absorbed up into there? Can I jump into that? There's something maybe I could climb onto his knuckle when he does that? That's my only another option I can think where, like, whenever he does a slam down, I could climb onto something. But otherwise, if I don't make any other progress this run, I'm just looking up what they expect out of me for this, because this is making no fucking sense to me right now. he moves it too fast, though. Okay, yeah, alright, blue ones. Understood. Alright, so we got the best chance of hitting it when he attacks. Well, no, I guess with that, that's just the rest of the fight I've got. Okay, mobilize, didn't do nothing. Oh. I beat him. My super attack just ended that in a second. Well, alright then. Now we have an actual little trail we can run up. Ah. Hi. Oh my, oh. I don't care what folklore thing this thing comes from. Can we please put it out of its misery? Oh god. Hey, I'll be taking that. Trust me, you Rafika looking ass, you do not want the smoke. Thank you. Oh, shit. Alright, round two. Oh, no, never mind. Scan of consciousness. That was telling me portrait unlocked, but scan of consciousness. Adaptability alone uncovers significance in subtlety. Once hidden inside the Buddha's head, this treasure has a secret yet to be revealed. Alright. Well, I suppose maybe if we take it back to a shrine, we can find out said secret? Maybe. Perchance. And if not, well, then I guess I can look it up because I have no clue where else I would take this thing. I don't remember these areas good enough right now to be able to figure and sniff out where I need to take it. I mean, visually it was a cool boss. I don't really feel like I can have an opinion on it, given the fact that I literally owned his ass. Like, the true challenge was just figure out what they wanted me to do, and then after that, I'm too powerful. Do the scatters do anything? Turn the 5 scatters pill and significantly increase your attributes. Oh. Oh, no, that's a pill. Gotcha. Well, in that case, we'll travel back to the scroll and put these last mine cores that we have to use, and then we'll start our boss rush. My only worry about for this, and the reason that this is probably not going to be complete on this stream, is that Erlang is probably at least in one of those. And if anyone remembers, the Erlang fight literally took me a whole fucking stream to do. But granted, I've got a bit more skill now.
May Lord Lao illuminate your path, brave one.
Show the 5 Scandas.
Astounding it is. The 5 Scandas are but abstract notions, yet you have made them tangible. Might I be permitted to make something with them?
Man, sure, fucking, I don't give a shit.
My pills are reliable, but be wiser than relying solely on them.
Sepulchral Heartfire Pill. Yep, so I'll say let's get 1 max health in there, and then we can use the rest towards defense.
Craft pills. Come to me anytime if you need more pills.
I think what I may do actually before getting started on that as well, I might as well travel to each area to pick up the exploration scrolls for them. Just take a look at them, see how pretty they are. X stamina. Yeah, how about we use 1 towards the max staminas? And it'll give me a chance to see if each area has more mine cores to buy, or that'll just be it.
Many are bent on seeking shortcut.
Alright. Yep, but that is now all the Yaoguai Kings completed. Giant Shiganddang. Big Mountain Boy. Now these ones, I don't know. Pretty much. I didn't look up, like, where to find these last ones. My guess can only be actually that I have to go into New Game Plus or something to do them. Or just straight up there were characters I missed talking to. Mandrill Chief. So that part, I just don't know what I can do towards that, but... See if we can craft one of those.
The way to make golden pills. What say you, brave one?
Essence. Huh. The introduction.
Each pill.
Alright. I'll just check through my trinkets real quick to see if I, what all I want to bring in with me. When at full health, significantly increases attack. Moderately increases attack for a short duration. Speed build up focus points. Yeah. I think I'm pretty still alright with using all of those. I think instead of beetle, we are gonna go with turtle treasure, since that ability it has is actually pretty decent, and it'll come in clutch for dealing good damage. All right, brew. So increases attack for the next unveiling striking cloud step. Finally increases damage reduction. Removes all 4 banes. That I'm alright with. Yeah, so Yellow Wind Rage. Oh, that was the man. That's the man with the stone, but yeah. So we'll just go through each and every single one of these areas, pick up their maps, take a look at them, and then we'll jump into the boss rush. I was thinking for a second maybe you'd have to do something like explore, find these maps, but no, it just looks like maybe whenever you first enter an area or you successfully complete the area, then you can maybe buy them. Oh, I don't got no will. Oh, do I got shit to sell? I got shit to sell. I don't know if I'll be able to give me everything I want, but it will do pretty nicely. Alright, so that was Yellow Wind Range, New West. I think we got one from New West when I said in. Well, I don't know if I actually looked at Shrine. Well, we'll see. If I go and we're missing one map, then we'll know. Hey. Yeah, but worst case scenario, if I do basically have to plan though, if we get into one of these rushes and I get stuck on a particular boss for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 tries, and it's clearly taking us more than like half an hour or like hour to get through it, then I will just consider moving on to Yakuza, because I want to do this stuff, but also I also like new game content, and technically I've already proven myself through a lot of these. And I said, I'm actually kind of curious though if it'll be like Sekiro's boss rush, where they'll actually like, because Sekiro's boss rush was insane. They legitimately added, for those bosses that were already pretty tough as is, they even added new movesets that kind of just made them crazier. Oh god, fucking the rematch with Owl in that game. Oh god, that brings me such fucking nightmares. I never finished the Sekiro's boss rushes because well, it's kind of like the thing with any boss rush, really. Oh god, did I well, it's time to kill some bitches. Oh, 132. Jeez. How much do I need? Alright, running down a path should do us good. You see, everything here at Psychonius is very much planned until it's very much not. Okay, is there anything on this path that I just choose the one thing where there's like fucking nobody? Okay, I just chose the one path where there's fucking nobody. Alright, well, teleport somewhere. Let me check through, but alright, yeah, it's the one plate. Wait a minute. Okay. I was about to say, do they want me to run back through those areas? But no, it seems to already be accounting for everything I've explored, which is pretty nice. I'm appreciative of that. Alright, well, clearly because of my well-planned this, we're just gonna, I do know where I could fight some enemies very quickly and get some stuff. Alright, field of fire should... Yeah, valley entrance. We should be able to get some kills in here. Hey! Yeah, because there should be some enemies down in the lava area and all that we should be able to take down. Yeah, so since I'm thinking we only get the Omni stance basically in Chapter 6, it looks like I won't have to worry about setting up. That is enough. I was about to say it's right there. I won't have to worry about learning a brand new moveset against a series of bosses. I'll be able to just rock in with what I know, which what I know is Pillar Stance and Stabby Stance is based. Now, if I do decide, though, I want to run in with the Berserker Armor instead, then I'm going to switch to the Erlang Spear, because that shit does pretty alright. Alright. Now let's take a look at these maps. Let's go back to the scroll and then take a look at them. Because then I could just take care of everything at once. Can take a look at the maps, get in my final upgrades, and then we'll get started. Oh god, I had some pizza earlier today, and it's like it's very good, but it was just like made of fucking toppings and shit. It just had like stuff like it just had like steak, tomatoes, mushrooms, and it was just like you could barely see the cheese. It was fantastic, but also it's like I have been burping that shit up all fucking afternoon.
May Lord Lao illuminate your path.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, here, make the 5 Scandus pill.
5 elements emerge. Each nature inherits its unique creation. Each form embodies a universe.
So I may actually also want to check what pills I'm going to be taking into this fight with me. Increase multiple attributes. Oh shit! Okay, no, that was an upgrade pill. The overlay blocked it, but it basically gave me a boost to my health, magic, and stamina, so yeah. Well, that's nice. Then as for this... Oh god, these cost will as well? Okay, well then fuck that.
No shame in taking the pills.
I didn't realize those costed will. Alright, well let's start from the very first. Alright. Okay, so they even show like kind of some of the optional stuff that you technically have to teleport to. That's where we did fight the bear. I do appreciate they even offer stuff for the secret temples. There's a Yellow Wind Range, which actually this one definitely I could have. Oh shit! They even show you NPCs. Okay, I was complaining about the base game. If they even on like first like side quest run throughs, if they show you where NPCs are, that makes this a complete game changer and would fix my opinions on like at least this game's like side quests and all that. Was that one of my biggest complaints with Wukong was the fact they followed through with a lot of them, where some of them just felt like you just had to go to locations that didn't really make sense, or that they really didn't really do a good job informing you where you need to go. Yep, King of Sahali, that's where I fought giant beetle. Snow Hill Path. Now this would have been a... Wait, what the hell? Oh god, they include layers in this shit? Oh. Oh, well, I mean, in this case, it doesn't really mean anything. Alright, land turtle. Okay, it looks like an overhead view of Godzilla from here. Yeah, no, but this would have been pretty helpful for me when I was going through the original snowy areas. Since I wasn't necessarily playing the game for it, but it's like those areas I definitely got lost in quite a bit. It's stuff like the Webbed Ridge. Honestly, I'll say for like to get an actual maps in a Dark Souls or like Souls style game, this is probably as good as you can actually get it to. With like all the varying levels and the way that all the level designs can kind of like go in on top and like to the side or under each other. And this is actually pretty decent. Oh, that's fucking metal. RIP to the people with arachnophobia though. Ooh, now this is badass looking. Oh, they even have like small illustrations of where the bosses are. Or at least pretty much, I think that's maybe where we fought some bosses. So that's cool. Tuh. My boy just chilling. Okay, so I'm a bit confused. Is this just because it's considering I haven't explored this, or is this just how this looks? The part of me that wants... I think it's like, it's considering I haven't explored most of this, which... I guess fair. Chapter 6, it would have been a bit hard to kind of determine that. Alright. Well, I don't got the will to purchase stuff, and I really don't feel like grinding for anything right now, so... let's do a checkup. What pills we got before we head in? Yeah, so top of the D-pad, I got attack boost. On my right, I have no stamina. Don't want to just use that for something else, though. Right, I'm gonna have full heal on. Bottom, I'm gonna have super buff. And on left, all spell cooldown. Alright, let's see if I can brew another attack pill. Then after that. Alright, return of rivals. Alright, so we have the option of going back and fighting each one of them individually. Like I said, we then have the Gauntlet of Legends. Which, okay, so yeah, so these are the things where if we beat them, we can get specialized rewards for these. What the hell is that one at the bottom? Do I not? Oh my goddamn minute. I'm making sure. Is this something I have to fight all these for, or am I legitimately just somehow missing one more? Or if it's gonna be like a new game plus exclusive one. Alright. Complete all available challenge first. Got it. Alright. Just making sure in case there's someone else I need to do for it. But so in this one we fight all the different tigers. Constraints. Spring up. Opponent's maximum health will massively increase. They will slowly recover health if not attacked for a brief moment. Do I have to do anything for rewards, or is this just... Alright. Off with your head. Maximum health will be reduced to initial value. That sounds horrendous. Hand severed. All spells will be disabled in combat. That sounds terrible. Time ticking. The opponent must be defeated within a set time. Failing to do so, whether by death or timeout, results in defeat. Alright. Standard cost of dodging will be tripled. That's... Jesus. Shake. Gorgeousness will not be replenished after victory. Oh. All on-hand medicine is disabled during combat. Okay. The vessel and spirit equipped will be disabled in combat. Okay. It is what it is. Opponents will be unaffected by 4 Bane effects. That just ruins some builds. Fuck. Alright. Let's just do tough as usual and go from there. I am saying now, if this ends up being a thing, I have to turn on certain variables to get the rewards. I'm doing this shit off screen. I will play tough as usual on stream, but I'm not gonna be getting these rewards on stream. Let's put it like that. 3, 2, 1, challenge start. All right. All right, they definitely upped the damage though, which is appreciated. All right. Okay. So they're brought up to my speed, basically. All right. Challenge failed. Okay, yeah. Now let's just challenge again. Well, at the very least, you can train with them. I'm not gonna bother, of course, on stream, since I think that'd just be kind of a waste of time, but... But it's at least nice they gave it a chance to fight them with this increased difficulty. But still, with this damage up even, it's like, I'm like, how the hell do you do this with any of those restrictions on? What the fuck? Okay. Alright. It's better saying this feels nice given there was a lot of bots. Okay, I don't know. That roar fucked me up a bit, but this feels cool considering some of these bosses pretty much I felt like I really didn't even get a chance to properly fight them. That's all that my voice kind of bamped up a bit and I was able to destroy them, so hey. Alright, 3, Mad Tiger. This one I remember, this one I don't really remember all that well, since I think we found him after we had completed the chapter. Okay, so gourd usage and health has still been depleted. Yeah, so I am having to do all this in one, basically. Boom. A little DPS needle also is going to help me out quite a bit in this. And that tiger, you are about to be done. Alright, and now we got Tony's Stone Tiger next. Which Tony definitely gave me some trouble the first time around, so this is going to be a bit interesting. Yeah, because now we got the proper Tiger Vanguard. The main thing I remember is he's got a slide kick that tends to trip me up a bit. And anytime he uses the sword, it's very delayed to hyper fast. Yeah, it's that sweep that I remember fucking me up a lot in the...
Quit with your rubbish tricks! Get out here!
Damn. Alright.
What's left is the king's to us.
Alright, well. And then with that, let me, yeah. Luckily, they let you change equipment here, which is quite nice. Alright, I need a summon I can actually pull out during this, so. We could do Beetle again, or. Could do. Summon back some mana. Yeah, I'm trying to think who all I really used during my playthrough. Yeah, because Tiger Acolyte's just at a epic. If I could just bring in Beetle again. But as for my gear, let me think. Alright. Think what I'll do is we'll try out Berserker set. But for this, I'm gonna bring in the tri-point double-edged spear. We'll bring in the fan for this. Okay. Train with the opponent who defeated you without consuming any medicine or leaving any record. Okay. So we'll see, and if like the Berserker armor ends up just getting me completely fucking owned, then we'll call it there. Okay. Shit. All right. Yeah. No. It definitely ups the damage in some regard. But okay. This might not be the thing because the damage is nice, but also the damage against me fucks me up hard. So. But in this case, I do know a solution I can also still do. Is rather than this, we can go with my long scale armor set. And we still get the tri-point edge double-edged spear, because what the spear does, I guess as a special ability, we only need one focus point to use. So maybe we can still electrify them and then still have potential to get in that next ability we can do to take advantage of the lower defense, because the electric status in this lowers the defense, and then we can then take full advantage of that. Yeah, no, obviously the overlay kind of covers it up, but yeah, no, every hit he was doing was taking like more than 25%, which is, yeah, which I mean I was kind of expecting, but also not on that scale. But I think the problem is it probably would have made some later bosses attacks borderline. Borderline just insta kills. Oh wait, no, it was the staff that gave me that ability.
Strike again, and your bones will shatter.
Close up. Alright, take care of that. Now we got Mad Tiger. Since there's only 3 of them, my goal is kind of at least just use at least around like 25% of my magic and such for the first 2. Now these boys are kicking my ass, though. I'm definitely gonna have to think about how bad later ones are gonna get. And we've only been an hour into this, so. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, challenge again. I personally don't really see the point of training, really. Since, I mean, obviously, it's kind of just so you can just continually get them down without having to go through, but in terms of where I stand right now, it's really no reason to do that, unless I'm just gonna do it off screen. But I mean, that's always the thing that I personally struggle with boss rushes in these kinds of games.
Strike again, and your bones will shatter.
All right. The roar attacks kind of piss me off, though, since it's really like there's no real visual indication for that, besides them just standing there and screaming at you. We're gonna have to make good use of this sword ability. Delving that is gonna lead us to victory in a lot of these ways. Alright, so this one, Mad Tiger's gonna start off with a fucking mega combo right off the bat. Really didn't need to heal with Gord there, but... Alright, and now Tony Stone Tiger. Which, he definitely hits a lot fucking harder this time around. He already hit pretty hard when we first fought him. Alright, so what my goal is for this particular video, what we'll do is, my goal is to at least get to the final opponent at least 3 times to give it 3 tries. And after that, we'll just move on to the next, since like I said, I don't want this potentially just end up being me just trying to get to the same enemy for like 2 hours of my life. Oh yeah, I forgot to fucking turn my phone on. Focus mode. Okay, so that attack doesn't have really any stopping power at all. But did he always have that, like, parry move where he'd turn into... Come on, motherfucker. Come on, you know you want to get close to me. There, we're a man up. Okay.
Take this! I see what it do ya. Your destiny's right here! That monkey brain could be a proper treat.
Alright.
What's left is the king's to have.
Wow. Yeah, no, he is a lot fucking tough. You know, he is a lot fucking tougher than what last time. I think he straight just has new moves now though, because I do not remember him like utilizing his stone skin to parry that much. That feels like just brand new to me, which I mean it's awesome. There. These first two, before I get my ass kicked now, I feel like I have a pretty good handle on them now. But definitely what I need to do is just start using my summons and such like this. Oh, come on. Yeah, but if we get, so what is, if we can at least get to them, the end of the boss, like on the end of the boss rush 3 times, and we just fuck up on the 3rd time, then I'll just start challenging him on his own, just so we can then pretend like, just so that it's like, I just find with full resources, we can look at his new movesets and buff stats and just see. I think that's a fair compromise for how we can handle this. I still need to... Alright, there we go. Now for Mad Tiger, I think I'll start off. If I don't have my fan right off the bat, I'll build up some focus, and then we'll go into monkey rush mode. We'll go big monkey mode. Which unfortunately, overall, I actually think like the big monkey, while it's a cool concept and definitely was cool in his actual boss fight, he has not been that useful of a summon. Unfortunately. They definitely need to up that summon's like attack speed. Because that's the biggest problem with his punches are so slow, but it's like Jeez. Should be able to finish him off with this. Get him trapped in the corner and do some of this shit. Alright. There. Now we made it to Tony Stone Tiger a 3rd time, so if I lose to this, then we're just going to train against him individually. We'll just take him on with full resources, see all his new movesets and how to deal with them. So I went to see the Sonic 3 movie last night, which, by the way, I'm going to go a lot more in depth with it with Persona, so that way I can have some stuff to talk about, but fucking good-ass movie, by the way. But I now have a little SPO on my desk that just watches me play and play my games and such. Okay, yeah. And also, because of scenarios like this where I just fuck up initially, and then that's just that. I that tends to be the biggest reason I don't really do these boss rush modes in these games, because, well, it always ends up being a thing with these where I feel like the problem is each one, you know, of course, it has its own different challenge basically for it to do. Like, each boss has its own unique, like, timing and stuff to it. So obviously the challenge always ends up being, well, of course, like, you now gotta quickly adapt to a whole different kind of speed to the fight. But it always does end up being the thing that I like and dislike about these kind of things is when, because it feels like some of these bosses, they have such different, like, speeds and movesets and all that, it feels difficult to actually keep up with that and remember everything, of course, when you're having to do all in one row. Alright, so how about I freeze you off the bat?
Actually run into you.
Oh yeah, no, because this guy is clearly a lot more rough than his fucking initial version. Alright, nice.
Quit with your rubbish tricks. Get out here.
Catch, no, you're fucking rude.
Take this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Actually run into you. Your destiny's right here.
God, how the fuck are you supposed to do this on top of, like, limited resources? I'm having trouble with this with all of them. Like I said, I don't know how to fucking handle this. Having to already use some stuff against the first two. Yeah, if the rest of them are as rough as this, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about for the rest of this. I might as well just start Yakuza, but we'll see. Yeah, so it seems like his combos go on for a lot longer, though. He definitely does a lot more sword stuff compared to what he did originally. Oh, Jesus.
What's left is the king's
It's mostly from the fact that it's the increased damage that's really getting to me right now, because a lot of this is just because of the fact I have to damn near use my gourd every time he seems to hit me. I think I did something to fix up like this spear like technique thing, because it seems to actually like be working a lot more as is intended, which is what's screwing me up right now. You fucking bitch ass Tony the Tiger fucking looking ass. Oy. Here, block out the opportunity. My phone into focus mode. Yep, there we go. So now it won't be buzzing anymore. Ugh. I know I know when he's going to do the follow-up for that, it's just I'm still fucking up.
Actually running, do you? Your destiny's right there!
Yeah, because now it's like it actually now instantly responding to when I hit square, as opposed to what it felt like the first time around, which felt like I need to like double tap it at points. Despite the fact that's not at all. So that's what's screwing me up now, points, but I think I got it down. Definitely helps that it's working as intended. Oh. Oh yeah, no, thank God. Thank God I just decided to do the idea where we just give it a good old 3 try, and then that's that. Oh. To be fair, this was basically one of the first guys in our stream series that actually, like, it was like Black Bear and him were like some of the very first. That's like, they were like half the video, but a good majority of the videos were having to fight him.
Actually running, do you? Your destiny's right here!
Jesus. And no, it's just like attacks like those, though. I was only at 75% HP, and that just took everything out, so. Curious what a lot of people's thoughts on this so far are. Alright.
Fancy running, do you? Your destiny's right there!
Okay, don't appreciate when he doesn't stop like he usually does, though, when I do that attack sometimes. I can't do shit. Alright, pluck a Benny. Alright, there. At least just one death. Alright. Exit challenge. Okay, yeah, no, fuck this. I'm not doing that for off screen. I don't give a shit. That's like I said, it wouldn't be too bad. It's just the damage is just so fucking ramped up, like dramatically that it kind of it gives it that feel of like kind of artificial difficulty in a way, because now it's like on top of having to learn somewhat of a brand new moveset, you now also have to kind of just like, you now just have to worry about the fact, well, if you get fucked up at all, then that's that. Alright. So is a more random key. Okay, and here we're fighting off against all the monk guys. Alright. Well, non-pure, I remember him not being too bad in the original. Like I said, I think all the monks besides the one that was all kicks and such, I believe all the monks I actually pretty much didn't really have that bad of a time with. God, this poor man. He was not ready for my tornado attack. Oh god, his ass just locked into a corner. Oh my god. he couldn't do nothing. Alright, non-void. This one, we definitely fought him after the fact because I don't remember actually what this dude does, besides the fact he at some point has an attack that just follows you around for an eternity. And he's got some dodges. Unfortunately, it looks like they are all about to be tornadoed. Not enough can handle the tornado attack. I just get them all locked into a corner, they can't do shit. But to be fair, I mean, there are the humanoids, and that's how it can be in an actual fight. That's why in my self-defense classes, they always just taught that it's like, if your ass is stuck in a corner, you are about to get fucked up, and you need to get out of there.
I aim visceral, not directed.
Alright. How about you stop for a second? Yeah, I remember this guy actually gave me a bit of trouble in the first time, just because a lot of his stuff has a bit of awkward timing to it. There. Alright. 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 And then, who's our last one here? Non-white. Who was this one again? Oh, was this fucking Whiteface? It's Whiteface. Okay. Yeah, he's annoying because he's one of the few that, like, has a... yeah, he blocks your shit. Okay. So I have a whole clone over there that's supposed to be distracting you, but I guess not. I guess he doesn't give enough of a shit. Oh my god, I forgot about Frost's dumbass build-up thing where like it actually does slow you down as it builds up, which I think is still actually really kind of stupid. That's because I really don't think it should really affect anything until it's fully up, because I mean, alright, and then here's his poison shenanigans. Where he doesn't block anymore, but of course he's got poison, so. Alright, but that's that line of bosses done. Alright, moderate amount of using gourd and low mana, stores a moderate amount of key. Ah, Neighbor gives you a little statistics. Okay. Here. Since we got it. Alright, let us select our next batch. The long fights. Okay. Yeah, I remember some of these. The main ones I'm definitely worried about is Yellow Long and Cyan Long. The rest are pretty... Black Long isn't hard, pretty much once you figure out the fact that you have to stand on the rocks for one of his attacks. Yellow Long genuinely can be a problem, given that was one of the bosses that took half a video to beat. They gave him a lot more HP to compensate for this time around, though. Oh my god, okay, and that just fucking obliterates you. Alright, noted. Alright. I mean, I guess we'll try it again. See, that's when these rematches I'm kind of not really digging the aspect, is the damage is fucking insane. Like I said, if the damage was mostly kept to kind of, I mean, not the exact same, given of course you're gonna be stronger during this, but like I said, it's the whole thing of now I'm having to deal with increased health, increased new move sets, basically, because, yeah, no, I just saw, just make sure I wasn't crazy. But they have new bosses in this, may not all of them, but a lot of them have new tricks. Not to mention, this one's fucking HP is insane. Like, I'd have to beat this to fight all of the next ones. Jesus. Ugh. Four longs to the 4 waters is alright. We're gonna be a bitch. I guess it's like, it's more so I'd be fine with it if it was kind of like Kingdom Hearts style, where it's like, now granted, Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, well, not so 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, they had the Data Organization 13 fights, which they're basically the same fights, but more added on to them. So sometimes, it would be very rare, but sometimes they would get brand new moves. A lot of times what it was is they would just add more to their already existing moves, whether it be like, kind of like Demix in that game, who his whole thing is he summons water clones, is you have to beat a certain amount of water clones to get them to reappear, otherwise you lose the fight. But okay, sorry, I gotta lock in. What? Oh, what the fuck? He still just does that when he's and I'm not hitting him. Okay, if I lose this, I'm quitting this one because I'm just pissed now. Oh, if we hit the charges on his back, it does a lot more damage. Oh, okay. Now that damage though is just fucking stupid, but the whole thing with the Data Organization fights is that you fought each of them individually, but you didn't really fight them in a row, so you could choose whichever one. But the damage, but that's why like their damage increase and everything made sense, is because they deal fucking crazy amounts of damage, but the fact is, you got tired of one, you could then just move on to the other, and vice versa and all that. Well, this is the first one in a row, and it's kicking my ass. And granted, I don't have maxed out stats. I don't have maxed out, like, Mind Core stats and all that stuff, so that could definitely be added onto it, but still, it's like, it feels a bit like, okay. Alright. Now I got a good idea on how this fight goes. Shh. Except for that shit. Like, I see the particles and stuff building up. It's just the problem is by the time they seem to be at full, I'm already way too close into them, so I either need to step of the wind out of it, or something, do something else, but hey. I'm gonna have to sing with a fucking die monster.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
Which I was thinking about, the next sound bit I could add, since it's Persona related, is that I could add in the original Akihiko, I've been waiting for this. I think that one would be pretty good. Unfortunately, I was busy for a lot today. I only got back home like an hour ago. before I start up the stream. And so that's why I had to delay a bit, because yeah, some shopping stuff and with some hanging out with friends. So I wasn't able to get a chance to do it beforehand, but I want to add a few more like things to the soundboard overall. Like I said, I got plans for Akihiko's. I've been waiting for this. This thing's also just got so many fucking particle effects. So just 3 knockdowns and then it'll be done. Like so. Alright. So it's not letting me lock on exclusively to the boosters, so. Alright. But honestly, given how long that one took, I'm thinking I have the new idea. We're just gonna give each of these just a one through. We kind of showed off the idea of what the boss rush looks like going through the tigers and the monks, but I think officially now, if I just lose to any of them, I'm just gonna train on them. Just because I'm just interested in seeing their new move sets at the very least. Alright. So Black Long, I remember not being that tough, actually. He's slow as all get out. But it's just mainly when he starts, like, hammering the ground and such, then I have to get on one of the rocks. Okay. That apparently even looks like an attack animation to me. Alright. Man just really fucking hit me with the... Yeah, try and train again with this opponent. Curious if anyone's like done a recommended level for these. That I don't even have a maxed out like skill tree, so that's also can totally add on to this. Alright. Fucking stab the shit out of that gut. Alright. Oh, forgot. That was one last little blast. Ah! Bitch! If I could stop that shit, you're rude. let's just wait on here. Oh, we like to have fun here at Psychonius. But unfortunately, my boy's about to be done. All right. Okay, so nothing much really changed with that one. All right, back to Gauntlet of Legends. Oh, wait, you actually do. Oh, fuck me. Oh, you actually have to do. You do have to get to them to actually be able to train on them. Oh. So, because I didn't manage to get to Black. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, that goes away. Well, that ruins that kind of planning on this. Damn. Alright. Hmm. House Lantern. Bell charged heavy attacks and varied combos. Well, that kind of ruined my idea then of how we could handle this. Plus, we've been going at this for 2 hours. And there is quite a bit more. And like I said, if they're about the same strength as... yeah, because this one straight and ends off with Erlang. Tell you what. Let me think about this. Alright. Yeah. Alright, well... I think... I have gotten my fill of pretty much Black Myth Wukong in this regard. I think what I'm gonna do is... Fact is... We took care of the... We covered the last main game boss, basically, and that was the most important thing to me. Like, straight up, pretty much. That's just the biggest thing I've been wanting to take care of for a while. This all is stuff that basically is tuned for endgame, and from what I'm seeing, from what people are saying, it doesn't seem like the Gauntlet of Legends scales to your level at all. Or at least what I mean by that is it doesn't seem like they scale at all with New Game Plus. Yeah. So what it is the Gauntlet of Legends part is 100% skewed towards basically you being on New Game Plus and definitely just having everything, like all your stats maxed up as best can be, all and everything. I was kind of going under with this under the impression that maybe it was kind of like scaled a bit to whichever one, but it looks like no matter if you're even on New Game Plus, it doesn't scale. So I think it's just one of those things that I'm ill-equipped in a way in terms of like stats wise for what they're expecting out of me. Moveset wise, I could of course always just learn each and every one of them, but the HP is not fully there, the defense is not fully there, and all that. So we've checked it out, and hey, we at least cleared T4 monks. The four monks one, and hey, we got one done. Even the rest is pretty much, you know, not fully there. But I think what I plan to do is I will play Black Myth Wukong on my own time. Whoa. Oh god, man, it's cut in the stream, like connectivity sound looks like it's like dying for a bit, but alright. So I think that is the end of this. If I come back to this, it will be me recording this stuff on my own time. Because basically either one of two things is gonna happen. I'm gonna take this file to New Game Plus pretty much and just do all this on my own time and record it. And then basically come back to show this to everybody and such, or I'm basically just then gonna, or whenever the DLC for this gets announced then comes out, which honestly I don't see until coming into the far future, then we'll complete the DLC and come back to this. But I view I'm very likely gonna do the New Game Plus option on this. But at that point with the New Game Plus file, regardless if we go into DLC or not, I'll at least have a lot more at my disposal. So, with that, for right now, that is our Wukong adventures concluded. I dig the fact, like I said, I dig the fact that these are, that straight up, a lot of these bosses do just have new moves. And in terms of like the long fights, I appreciate the fact that I actually kind of now have to utilize weak points and all that, and like gimmicks that I didn't even actually know were a thing in those fights. Like I said, the boss we kind of fought at the very start of this, I really didn't even have an opinion on, given I think I was just too buff for it. And I mean, once I figured out what I needed to do, it was absolutely nothing but there. Like I said, I think my biggest problem I'm seeing in this so far is what a lot of people are saying is that the damage is kind of insane in a lot of regard, which I think is definitely fair. Like I said, my biggest problem is I don't mind high damage with rematch fights like this, but it comes into the issue of when I'm trying to already learn a brand new moveset, but then like 2 hits is almost enough to kill me. It makes it a bit hard pretty much to get remotivated, like to go against it again, which is why I think it'll probably be overall better for me to do this in a recorded format rather than streaming it, because otherwise I don't think I could do much when streaming. If I were to stream this, I think it'd be a very, very boring time. You know, it's not like the base game where those streams that took like half the stream to do that. That was just kind of a thing that just happened. This is a time where I'm in full control of this, and I feel like that would be the better option. But with that, in that case, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go on break. It seems like the stream has caught back up in terms of speed and all that, so hopefully it stays like that. But I'm gonna go on break for around the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna change, in the meantime, I'm gonna change Twitch titles and all that, and I'm gonna tweet out that we're getting started with Yakuza Kiwami. But thank you very much for checking out. For those watching on YouTube or watching on this, thank you very much for checking out this Wukong playthrough, and potentially I will see you all back in a recorded format. Alright. Yeah, like I said, the break is mostly just to give stream just a chance to catch up, since, I don't know, it seems the connectivity and frames seem to be shitting the bed in some regard, but we will be back. But until then, bye bye. BRB.